What do you think about the dating circuit? I mean, you're not obviously dating, but you must hear.
I'm so happy I found Erin before I went viral for the ha-ha.
I was hoping you weren't going to say that because now you're.
Because imagine I had to go and date people and I had to go, oh, by the way, so there's some videos of me online where I go,
People will know you though.
Well, that would just be awful, I think. I think it's nice meeting, I don't know what you're like, but I think it's nice meeting somebody with no first impressions.
Exactly.
And get to know each other. I don't know if that's like difficult for you because you do have an online presence.
Listen, I'm not like some guy that's got 2 million followers.
I know, but you were TikTok
nominated.
Rising Star, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a pretty, that's bad boy energy right there.
That was bad boy. I didn't have a leather jacket on that day though. But,
yeah.
I should have. Danny Zuko energy. I was looking back on the year. I know we met at Transmit. It was all good. It was great. Around that time though, there was a particular concert that took place at Hampden Park involving Mr. Chris Breezy. Did you go?
I did not go.
You didn't go? No, listen, I'm not going to shame you if you did. I saw you in front row.
Sweating.
With your Shein t-shirt and your crop top.
Help me, yeah.
Did you know he was convicted in 2009?
That video was kind of hilarious as well, where they're like, do you know that he's done these things? And they're like, yeah, but the music's banging. That clip where they're like, oh, we all have a bad boy, but not a terrorist, Chris. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I'm usually found in the streets of Glasgow or the west of Scotland or at a football game, sticking a mic in front of someone's face. But today we have decided to bring Gully Talks to the studio for a wee pilot that you can soak up in amongst your Christmas dinner, your Christmas lunch, whatever it may be. And I have to say, welcome Mark Thorburn as my first ever guest.
Thanks for having me in the first episode of Gully Talks.
Yeah.
What an honour.
Listen, it's an honour you being here. I mean, I thought, why not get the man? Well, occasionally you're found to be quite shy, but I thought, why not get the man who's everywhere? You really are everywhere.
I'm trying my best to annoy everyone. 3 years ago, I went viral for a Tesco video, and people were like, "He's kind of annoying." So I thought, let's annoy the nation. So and now I'm on this podcast, Gully Talks. Thanks for having me. I feel comfortable. That light, it feels like I'm at the sunbeds, actually.
I mean, it's quite bad weather outside, but we're going to actually just set aside some time today just to speak about some of our favourite moments from 2025 and some controversial moments from the digital world and the real life world as well. Yeah. But Mark, just a quick wee summary who you are.
Summary, to most people, they would know me as probably the ha-ha guy or the shy guy. If you don't know what I mean, search it up. But ultimately, I am a Scottish TikToker. There should be a thunder sound effect over there. Yeah, I accidentally became a Scottish TikToker 2.5 years ago. And here I am on the Gully Talks podcast. I do videos such as Day in the Life of Me. I do comedy videos. I act shy.
You do? And you're not shy? Well,
I'm not shy. I've been shy. I was shy. I was shy in November for charity. So I was doing Shy-vember. Where I was shy at least once per day in the name of charity.
You got to do your bit.
Got to do my bit. That's it. It's a tough time, cost of living crisis. I think that's a big common theme of 2025. A lot of people are struggling and you can feel it.
Can you?
I think you can. I think you can feel that there's tension in the air. People are struggling. So I thought if I can do my bit by doing something daft, then I might as well do it. I'm acting daft as per usual anyway. Yeah. So I might as well try and raise some money and attract attention to some good causes.
What was the causes that you went forth with to?
So we are donating to Kids in Mind, which will give children in refuge presents this year, and also Social Bite and the Halliday Foundation, which will help feed the homeless this Christmas and also give them gifts.
That's amazing. Mate.
Yeah, we did some presents as well for other children that needed them, but. Yeah, cute, isn't it? Not bad back to shy.
It warms my cockles, is that what they say?
What is a cockle?
I don't know. It's one of these phrases that doesn't get used often anymore, but feels like it's still maybe relevant in like Derby or like the Midlands.
I don't know what a cockle is, but mine are cold.
Men are cold?
Mine are cold, so if we could boost the heating up in here, please, give my cockles
are
chilly.
A cockle is an edible marine. I don't even know what that word is. Mollusk? MOLLUSC?
I have no idea.
Right, let's get away from that because I was actually involved, I'm digressing, but I was involved with a challenge with Just Eat a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
And they brought 5 dips outside Ibrox and we had to put chips in it and guess what the dip was and figure out which country that dip was related to and then figure out which teams were represented in this Europa League competition.
I think I've seen this.
Yeah, but I was playing against a Portuguese gentleman, and he absolutely stuffed me. All I thought it tasted like was brown sauce and hummus, and he was talking about he was going in because you're a bit of a food connoisseur, you know.
Sure, we'll use that lightly.
Like-
I like a scran. I like a scran.
See, these are the words I would use, scran. But he was talking about some dips that were from the deep heart of Italy that were found freshly in France, and I was scudded. Like, he scudded me so badly because you had to guess the dip. I managed to get some of the teams,
Mhm.
and I just thought, are we really dip people? Are we that culture? We just go for food, we eat it. We always say that was banging. Actually, can I just say, should that word be outlawed for 2026? Banging?
I like banging.
Do you?
I think, yeah.
Pro bang?
Yeah, I like a bang. Banging's at the tip of my tongue quite often. If you see me, I'm probably enjoying a bang.
You're enjoying a bang. Listen,
Yeah,
yes, safely.
Don't clip that if that's right.
No, definitely clip that. But actually, you know what? We'll go on to bangs later. But Mark, I wanted to dip into your mind. Hey, Just Eat. That's not sponsored by Just Eat, though. It should be.
They should be.
They should be.
Yeah.
They will be eventually. But yeah, I mean, 2025. You were all over the internet. What was your personal favorite moment from the content that you make? Because you do a lot of marketing material. You work with a lot of brands. You show them how they can, I suppose, sell themselves in a bit of a loose way.
Yes, that is true.
Is that the best way to describe what you do?
Best way to describe it, yeah. How does it
taking
work?
away the essence of it.
Yeah, if you work on social media quite often, a brand will see your content and think, oh, that looks good. We want involved in that. So I've done quite a little bit of brand work this year, yeah, which is quite fun.
Brand work. That's a lovely.
It's a good way to
a
put
lovely
it.
phrase,
Yeah,
isn't it?
brand work.
Yeah. Because you're doing this full time, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
I do social media full time.
That's amazing.
But yeah, I also run the social media accounts for a lot of like venues in Glasgow.
Yeah.
That's where the foodie comes in. What was my favourite moment of the year?
Yeah. What was the best thing that you worked on?
Oh, weirdest moment. The weirdest thing I worked on was, do you know who Larry Lamb is?
No.
He's on Gavin and Stacey.
I hate that show.
Um,
I don't hate that show. I've just never watched it.
Yeah, I've actually never seen it
I don't know
either.
if it's in the same ilk as Mrs. Brown's Boys, but it's just not
Oh,
me.
I think you'd be offending some people by saying that.
Listen, if you want to, sort of.
People love Gavin and Stacey.
They
Gully.
do. I know it's
People love it.
It's a cultural. What is it? There's a word for it, but it's part of this. It's part of this country, isn't it? But James Corden was in it. I thought he was disliked.
And I think he is. But folk like Gavin and Stacey, I personally have not. I've only ever seen the last episode. See, to be honest, I thought it was all right.
Right, so you fast forwarded all the way to the last episode.
I did. I just didn't think I'd like it, and then my lovely girlfriend Erin showed me the last episode, and I thought, oh, that's actually quite funny. But now I've seen the end, and I don't need to see the rest, so I'm fine. But at the start of the year, randomly, I was asked to do a collab with Larry Lamb, who is a pretty big comedian actor.
Right, Larry Lamb. It's not the son of Archie Lamb.
What's that?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, there we go.
It used to be in EastEnders, this guy.
Yes, spot on.
And it used to be a bit of a, I can say the shagger. It's my podcast, Shagger.
That makes sense. I'd say the girls like him.
He's a looker. I mean, his son's a looker as well.
Yeah. The Lambs are handsome blokes.
The Lambs have got a lot of
So that was probably the weirdest collab I had to do. I was asked to do a collab with him to help promote beer in pubs.
Oh wow, right.
So that was an odd one. We went live on Instagram together. It felt like I was on Instagram to my dad, like a grandpa.
Yeah.
And that's not me age shaming him. It's more the fact that Larry Lamb couldn't really understand the Scottish accent. His connection was really bad.
Yeah.
So a lot of it was just him kind of smiling and nodding until I did like a wee dance, a wee song and dance.
I mean, you speak. I mean, I say that you speak quite distinctly. You don't speak overtly slang. So when you're speaking to Larry, I thought he'd be able to understand you.
Yeah, I think I've got quite a neutral Scottish accent, especially when I'm speaking to my elders. I'd probably speak more clear, rein it in. That was the weirdest one. I think my favourite though is I love a 40 outfit, Gully.
Yes,
brand.
of course.
I think I'm kitted out in 40 right now.
You are.
I did a wee collab with them for Black Friday, and
They've got a shop in Silverburn, haven't they?
They do, yeah.
Aye.
So I was in that shop just having a wee laugh. 40's just brilliant. It's a good Glasgow brand. I feel patriotic. I
Yeah.
love a Scottish brand. See if your brand is Scottish, I'm game.
Listen, I done a wee collab with a Scottish brand as well. The other one to 40, we inspired.
Yes.
And because I suppose they're rivals in a way, are they not?
But I'm sure it's chill. I'm sure it's
no,
chill.
no. I just mean in the
Yeah,
market.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose to an
market,
extent.
but,
Yeah, kind of. Aye.
Yeah, but no, we're all here. We're all here to support the brands. So you'd say,
Exactly.
so you've enjoyed your sort of widespread range of work that you do.
That's it, Gully. I like just. I mean, there's some people who reach out and I'm like, I can't be doing that.
What would be something? What was the freakiest thing you've ever been asked to do?
Probably remove clothes and send pictures of naked body parts.
How much would that ordinarily cover? Like, what would be the going rate for?
Well,
a
I
nipple?
did toy with it because I think the person's been very serious, and I did say thousands, but their budget was £50.
For a photo.
Yeah,
And you're not struggling. You're not struggling. You
No.
know, it'd be different if you were
£50 for Boz, and I said
a
nah,
left and a right.
5,000, and then maybe.
But that's an honour. I mean, you've been asked to share your soul. A lot of people sell their soul.
Yeah,
And in this day and age, who am I to judge? But I've just
that's it.
judged
I don't think I'm ready to sell my soul yet. It's
Yeah.
not got to a desperate position. I just want to have fun. See if
Aye.
somebody's see if it sounds like a fun thing. I'm going to do it, or if it's like a good Scottish brand, I'll do
Aye.
it. But I mean, like I've had like, is it Shein? Is that how you say it? Shein?
Shein, aye. They
Yeah.
were rocked up at Silverburn recently, weren't they?
Or did they?
Aye.
I don't know.
why I know that, but
They reached out, but I don't know. Apparently, they hire slaves.
allegedly fast fashion.
I don't know if I'm getting controversial now. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk. I don't know if I should be talking about this or not. But
Listen, you go away.
apparently, somebody's blouse arrived in the mail and it said "Help me" in the back.
Oh my.
I don't want to be part of a controversy. I don't want to be going buy this T-shirt and it says "Help me," otherwise I'll perish on the back of it.
We are going to get onto that a bit later about how, you know, we work with certain companies and brands. We have to do our due diligence.
Yes, a wee bit of research.
A bit of research, or the ESA might come calling.
Yes,
But you know, I can totally understand actually if you got that through the post and it was a nice blouse for your girlfriend and it was someone had sort of posted "help me" in there with, you know, you'd be like,
I know. I mean, knowing her, she'd probably be buzzing that it was personalised. No, I'm kidding on. She'd be raging that I've said that.
Shout
Like-
out Erin, isn't it?
Shout out, and yeah, she hates slaves.
Yeah.
Oh no,
No. She hates
She loves
the
them as-
idea.
yeah,
She hates the idea. We all hate people that are made to be slaves.
yeah, she hates people that
Slave
make people
masters.
slaves.
She
She
hates
hates
slave
slave
masters.
masters. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if there's one thing about Erin that you should know, if you see her in the street,
Yeah.
give her a handshake. She hates slave masters.
Yeah, hates slave
she
masters.
hates it. Yeah.
I actually, I was going to sort of make another seat today and bring a girl, but I couldn't think of who it was. I should have just invited your girlfriend.
Yeah, what were you actually just going to bring a girl?
I was going to bring it, but I thought it had to be the right girl because I was like, I know, can I gauge what Mark's sense of humour is like? It might go over the top because you're quite sharp. So it can't be someone that's a bit, well, it could be someone that's a bit ditzy, but there was a couple of people I had in mind I just thought would be really good, but should have just got Erin. I think she's your other half.
Do you want me to phone her?
You can put her on the phone if you want for
She's
a
behind
second.
that door.
Is she?
I told her to wait outside.
Well, if she was here, I'd tell you. Is she here?
I am slave master.
Slave Master 101.
Yeah.
Slave Master 101. But no, actually, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. I was looking back on the year. I know we met at Transmit. It was all good. It was great. Around that time, though, there was a particular concert that took place at Hampden Park involving Mr. Chris Breezy.
Oh.
Right? And did you go?
No, I did not go.
You didn't go? No, listen, I'm not going to shame you if you did. I saw you at front row.
Sweating.
With your Shein t-shirt and your crop top.
Help me, yeah.
But I think I was away at the time. But I actually, listen, I was tempted to go because I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and I know there's the movie coming out next in April.
Yep.
Some people say like Chris Brown, Usher, they're the closest thing we'll ever get to Michael Jackson. But the National, you know, the newspaper, the National,
Yes.
they asked Chris Brown fans who were queuing at Hampden if they knew of his domestic violence record.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just play it through here because I just want to see. I won't play the full thing.
Okay.
But listen, this is not me. Oh, screw it. Let me get a bit of volume here, actually, because
Other ex-girlfriend for threats. Did you know he was convicted in 2009 of felony assault?
So
of his
basically,
then-girlfriend?
the interviewer is asking, did you know about obviously his domestic abuse records and his abuse against his former girlfriend Rihanna?
Did you know he has a restraining order against him by another ex-girlfriend for threats?
No. No, I didn't know that No.
Did you know he has been accused of rapes and further assaults?
Yes, but I've heard that they've banished it. No.
And so how does it all make you feel, you know?
I'm not going to play that. Hold on, let this play.
Music. I think he's an amazing dancer, and what he's done, I think he's paid enough, like for his problems or whatever. Well, sad obviously, it's horrible, but it's all
Right, yeah, the next girl said about sad, obviously. Listen, I feel like I brought down the tone, but I just want, we're not going to play any more of that. I just wanted to ask, can we, like, because it got me thinking as well, right? I follow football quite heavily.
Mm-hmm.
So there was allegations made against Ronaldo a few years ago. And, even Mike Tyson and Tupac and all these big stars, that they're like gods in our worlds, like movie stars or whatnot. I mean, Chris Brown, right? He as an amazing performer and a singer. Do you think it's possible to sort of separate the art from how would I say it? Separating the art from the sort of allegations,
yeah.
personal life.
Wow, what a question.
I know we're from
getting serious.
There was no structure to this podcast. I should have landed that earlier, but I thought I need to get this in. I've just basically handed you a 3-course meal and you're not hungry right now.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool.
But it's not. But this is not to even judge those people. I think we all enjoy. Personally, in my opinion, we all enjoy things. I think when, let's say, allegations are made, and obviously, he's got a record for those things. But people wanted to go and see him.
Mm-hmm.
People he recognise he's a hot guy. And does that come into it as well? Do you get like a pass because you're beautiful?
Yeah. So I think to an extent you can separate the art from the allegations. I think it probably comes a bit tricky when you're then actively paying to go and see that person. That's maybe a bit different. Like I'd still listen to it's Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm dancing to Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's a bit different actually giving that artist your money when there's like live allegations or when they've maybe done bad things in the past. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that video is kind of hilarious as well, where they're like, do you know that he's done these things? And they're like, yeah, but the music's banging. It's so good.
It got me that thinking, like, I know, listen, I'm not laughing about these, what he committed, these offences, but they always say women love a bad boy.
Yes, but I mean, it's like that clip where they're like, oh, we all have a bad boy, but not a terrorist, Chris. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, girls do love a bad boy, and I suppose they separate it. I think those girls in that, I mean, like that journalist who made that video was a genius. Like,
oh, I feel like we should have went down there and did that.
Oh yeah, that was. I mean, she really set them up.
Because some people were raging afterwards because they felt like they sort of been, hook, line, and sinker, but they.
But I mean, like
But that's what journalists do.
And they did answer they were asked questions and they answered them. I just think it's hilarious the way that like they were so proud. They were like, "Yeah, we know he did this. We know he's been bad. He's a naughty boy, but do you know what? We kind of like that, and we also think his music's banging." Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that is a hilarious
a segment. I mean, it did crazy numbers at the time, and I remember, obviously, I felt a bit judgy at the time because I was like, there's probably things that I've endorsed, let's say, that I wouldn't condone, or an art form, or I think as well that when it comes to football, like you almost don't want to believe that your, let's say, favorite player is committed that offense, or they'll just look at how the performance is on the field, so they won't look at what they may have done. Obviously, Mason Greenwood got caught up in. That was, he'll never play for England again, but there is some people that have been championing for him to come back and play for England. But I'm like, and then you get football clubs that take people on that have had, or that the alleged and whatnot.
It's a tricky one. I feel like almost.
I'm not trying to set you up, by the way.
No, I know, but I just think
it was a big moment this year.
Yeah, no, it was. I forgot that happened.
Yeah. Mark, I need to leave.
No, no, I think it's a tricky one. It's one of those ones I didn't really think much of in the lead up, but then when it happened, I was a bit like, I mean, there was one girl I know that did put up a story going, I know he's a bad guy, but this is such a fun concert. I do think I think it comes into the individual. Some people probably went and didn't really realise to the extent of what he'd done, because I personally
That's
didn't
wild
really
though,
know. But then to actually be there going, this guy's bad, but what,
Aye.
like, I can't think of one Chris Brown song. What does he sing again?
Loyal.
Does
Loyals
he-
is probably his biggest song.
Oh.
But the lyrics in that, these hoes ain't loyal,
Oh yeah.
and the women sing that.
Yeah, they're all, yeah, do you know what I
These
mean?
hoes ain't
Loyal,
loyal.
yeah.
And then if you said that in the street, people would be like, excuse me.
It's that way though, if you were like in the club and that came on, I think you're fine to dance to it. Yeah, I think it's
It's-
bit controversial if you know his past and then
Yeah.
you're paying the ticket to go along and
You ever watched EastEnders before?
no, I've never seen it.
Oh,
Is it
man.
good?
You know that guy Max Branning?
Nah.
That people say he looks like a bean. No, I'll get his name's Jake
Get
Wood. He actually
up.
won a podcast award. He used to do a boxing
Yeah.
podcast. Let me get him up. You must have saw this
Maybe
guy.
I'll recognise him.
Clearly, you do better things with your time than me. This gentleman here.
Oh, aye, I know him. Aye,
Yeah.
definitely.
He-
Who does he play?
He's called Jake Wood, but he's called
Alright.
Max Branning in the show.
Yeah.
The EastEnders have brought him back so many times that his records of the amount of women he slept with in this show is unbelievable. I mean, how would you describe him? Like in a physical
Um,
sense?
He looks like Harry Hill, but he'd batter me.
Aye, he's a no bad fighter. I think his brother's a cop, so in the show, his brother's a good fighter. But this guy is the epitome of the bad boy.
Mhm.
Like he has got the chat. Like women know that he's cheated with everyone on the square, but they can't get enough of this guy. Do you know what I mean? Like
Aye.
your missus must know it. So I shouldn't call her missus, but your partner.
Oh, you can. That's fine.
Aye, that's fine.
Just not slave.
No, she doesn't get down with that. But yeah, I mean this guy. I was watching him. I was watching. I think my mum and dad were watching it last night, and I looked at him and I thought, this guy is just, there is something that women are attracted to that.
I think so. Yeah, folk do like a bad boy. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean Chris Brown is, he had a scuffle a few months ago
Yeah.
in London, I think it was, or Manchester, and so he was up on that. I think he was held in custody actually in
Mhm.
Manchester as well. I think just this year, but
I just think like I don't know. I just yeah.
I'm just back to
There's,
the-
there's better fish in the sea. Surely, why would you? I think my thing is one thing having a bad boy, but do you really want a bad boy who is always caught up with the police, probably going to batter you?
aye,
I don't think that's as hot as what it sounds. I think that sounds a bit costly for a start.
a bit costly.
Legal
yeah.
fees, and then second of all, you can be in the hospital quite a lot. I don't know. I think there's probably better bad boys out there. You want a bad boy who like
Well,
does it-
Max is kind of like I mean, he cheats. Obviously, we don't
Yeah.
condone that, but he doesn't like get up to like madness, like to that level, as far as I know.
I think like if you want to be a bad boy, here's my tips.
Right.
Put on a leather jacket
Right.
and don't say thanks to the waitress. The birds are going to be crawling.
So basically,
They'll be all over you.
you know, when the Boxing Day sales come, all the guys are going to be in next or what's that shop in Silverburn? Flannels.
Yeah.
And they're going to be all there buying, like, you might get 10 quid off in the sale, big up flannels, and they're all buying a leather jacket. What would you do if you were in town and saw these, like Danny Zuko from Greece?
Yeah, I
And
don't
you
know.
saw these kind of guys in Glasgow and they're all like, oh, how was your food today, sir? And then he's like, aye, it's all right. And then, would you like anything else? And they go, no, get to
Yeah, see, the word punk, I would say use the word punk.
punk.
Go, nah, punk.
Punk.
I'd say that's very bad boy.
Punk in Glasgow. But punk could work in Glasgow.
Yeah, I think that. And then after that, break into song. Go grease that, and then I'm not going to pay for these fries, punk. There you go.
I think there's a chance.
Leather jacket, and then a bit of that. That's bad boy behaviour.
Bad boy behaviour, right? I
That's
love
the bad
this.
boy behaviour I think we need to endorse. I think we're making the wrong bad boys famous.
This is it. See, this is.
Mhm.
It's obviously I laid down a heavy meal there. You've consumed it, you've digested it, and you've passed it through.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you passed it through, but what you've came up with there, I think someone should make us a little video on AI of these sort of bad boys, so-called bad boys, and like, what's the best street to party in Glasgow right now?
What's that? The
What's the best street to be out for a party in Glasgow?
best
right
street to be out for a party?
now?
Oh,
Is it? It's not Wonderbar, is it? That's not even a street, but
best street to be out on. I can't think of
But
a
anyway,
street.
let's just
Yeah,
say,
yeah. You've thrown me. I was like,
I've thrown
name a
you-
street.
Let's just say Merchant City, right? They're all
Yeah,
there. They're all with the jackets on. They're all slick back here.
And vodka.
And
There we
vodka,
go.
vodka.
Slip back here.
Slick back
They're
here.
drinking Jolly Ranchers. I mean, wee fruity cocktail.
Fruity cocktails. I'm really seeing this take off. I mean,
Yeah.
let's I think Max Branning's actually all right. I think he's a funny character, but he's, but I think the breezy stuff we need to park. I think next year will be a revolution for
So
men.
we should swap them out. So instead of Chris Brown at Hampton Park, we should put
Danny Zuko.
Danny Zuko.
But who'd be a modern day Danny Zuko?
Max Branning by the sounds of it.
I bet he doesn't have any hair though.
We can get that boy a wig.
To get him a wig. Who would be like, what about the Scottish TikTok creators? Who could be like the guy that could lead that revolution?
Revolution of bad boys.
Yeah.
Scottish TikTok's lacking some bad boys, I would say. I'd say the closest we've got to it. The closest thing to a bad boy we've got is On You Eats. Do you know On You Eats?
She's
Tasty or
amazing.
nasty?
She's amazing.
She's nasty.
She is.
The nasty boys, that's what we
The
take
nasty
it.
boys.
There we go.
Yeah, let's hope. I mean, listen, we're not closing it off to just men. If you want to be the bad girl,
It's 2025.
it's
If you want to be a bad
2025.
girl,
If you want to
exactly.
be a bad girl,
You want to be a bad girl, then just DM Gully and say, I'm a bad girl, and he'll get back to you in 2 to 3 working days.
yeah, because I'm dealing with such a pile of, well, I say hate mail, maybe love mail, but you know a lot of women. You know a lot of women. I feel like I need to actually go through you to help my dating life in 2026 because
How is the dating life?
I'm not on the apps
Nah.
because I just don't want to be in the apps because it just feels a bit exposed.
Mhm.
So I've been to a few of these dating mixer events that crop up in Glasgow.
Oh,
Went to one
nice.
last Thursday. The company's called Thursdays,
Oh, cool.
and there was some good girls there.
Yeah.
But I feel like what happens is when you go to these events, like all the guys, like I was going to say shit to my flies to shit. I was going to say shit to flies. Not that these women are shit by any means,
Mhm.
but these men just surround them, chatting their ear off, and then you need to be in there quick. But you
Is
don't
it
want to be
quite
too eager.
competitive?
I wouldn't actually say it's competitive. I think if you hang back and hold your position
Yup.
and make the move, when it's right for you, because I think everyone comes in a bit eager at these things. What I gather.
Yeah, everyone's.
Actually, you could give me your advice because you're a man that's happily taken.
I'm happily taken, but I was
Well,
very
what-
lucky.
How did it all come about for you?
Erin, she might not be happy me saying this.
But this is not
That
going to
she-
go anywhere apart from YouTube and TikTok.
She DM'd me.
That's modern. That is modern.
I know, but the fact that she DM'd me first, to be fair, I was making moves. I was doing the old
Yeah.
liking her photos,
Does that
liking
work?
her
Do you think
stories
that
and
works?
stuff.
Like,
It must have done.
Yeah.
It must have done. I don't know. There must have been some sort of digital attraction because I was for a couple of months going, I'm the message her soon. I'm the message her
Yeah.
soon. Was liking photos, liking
how
stories.
did you know? Like, was it mutual friends? How were you
aware
aware of her presence online?
of her presence? Yeah, I suppose mutual
Yeah.
friends. To an extent, we both went to uni together.
All right. Okay. What did you study actually? Digital marketing.
Yeah, digital marketing,
Right.
failed it.
And it's absolutely flying now.
Yeah, I know. That's my advice to MD. Go to uni, study what you want to study, fail it, it'll work out anyway. There you go. And then you get the girl at the end.
Exactly.
I went to uni and got a girlfriend.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Not saying you couldn't, but anyway, back to my original point. Your phone book must be crazy. I was at one of your events, and I was like one of 3 guys. I wasn't complaining.
Yeah.
I was looking about, and I was like, "This is fantastic."
That's your mixer there.
That's my mixer there. But
Yeah.
that was all very like, people are doing content. You need to get, what it's like. People are doing like little vlogs and all that. I need to be in a space where people got their phones down, and their attention is so, solely.
Everyone's in the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think about the dating circuit? I mean, you're not obviously dating, but you must hear friends or.
I know. Do what I would hate to have. Like, I'm so happy I found Erin before I went viral for the ha.
I was hoping you weren't
But
going
he
to say that because now you're.
Because imagine I had to go and date people, and I had to go. Oh, by the way, so there's some videos of me online where I go.
People will know you though.
Well, that would just be awful. I think it's nice meeting. I don't know what you're like, but I think it's nice meeting somebody with no first impressions.
Exactly.
And get to know each other. I don't know if that's like difficult for you because you do have an online presence. Would you say it is?
Yeah, but a lot of my stuff's like with a male audience.
Okay, yeah,
so
fair.
people wouldn't really ordinarily. Well, women might see me here and there, but say for the majority, it's like men.
You're chill.
So that's all right.
Is that a weird conversation to have? Like, oh, I'm on social media, or do you just kind of let them find out?
No, listen, I'm not like some guy that's got 2 million followers.
I
or
know,
whatever,
but you were TikTok
nominated.
nominated
Rising
Rising Star, wasn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a pretty. Like, I mean, That's bad boy energy right there.
That was bad, boy. I didn't have a leather jacket on that day though. But,
Yeah.
I should have. Danny Zuko energy. Or who was the guy that you should? It was. We never got around to a guy who should front that campaign, did you?
I can't think.
No.
I can't think.
But yes, that was cool. That was cool. But when I've been at these mixers, no one's really. I think people want to know what you do. So naturally, you don't really want to come in with that because I want to do work in sports. I'll be like, oh, I'll do a bit of work in sport. But I think that's like I think for women that is a bit of a. I think some of them might be all right if you don't do a job that they deem valuable in society. But I think they want to know what they're working with, don't they?
Yeah,
Because I noticed that's a
true.
question that they're like, what do
Can
you do?
can you provide for them?
Can you
Yeah,
provide?
I would say the fact that you're TikTok nominated, surely you're providing.
Yeah, I'm trying to provide. I'm trying to provide. I get Max Branning's face is staring at me. I need to change
Yeah,
that
get
because
that
he's
off.
providing.
Get that
He's
off.
delivering. Yeah, but I think it's one of those conversations you don't really want to have because you want to. Because then some people get a bit freaked out and think, oh, you're going to, are you trying to do content right now or whatever?
Yeah, true. You don't want to scare them
Which I'm
off.
not. I want it completely separate because
Yep.
I think Erin has been on your stuff. Did she do content as well?
Yeah, she does
Right.
content as well.
Right.
She was in it before me.
All right. So this episode is sponsored by yiploss.com. It's that time of year again. New year, fresh start. Let's be honest. Everyone's thinking the same thing. Get back in shape. I'm not looking at you, Mark, because you're in great shape. You've been pushing it hard at the gym.
I have, mate. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, but if you've tried crash diets, extreme workouts, or miracle plans before, you already know how it usually ends. Not saying you've done that. They're not
Yes.
looking at you.
Look at the states.
Mark's trim.
Yeah.
Yip Loss does things properly. It's a UK-based, clinically supported weight loss service built around real medical advice, not guesswork or gimmicks. They help you understand what actually works for your body, whether that's structured nutrition, lifestyle support, or medically supervised options like Manjaro, which was a buzzword this year,
Yes.
or Wegovy. I hope I
Oh,
pronounced that correctly, where
yeah.
appropriate. No dodgy pills, no Instagram nonsense, just expert advice, clear plans and accountability. If your New Year goal is to get fitter, to feel fitter, leaner, more confident, or just to have more energy, this is a smart way to start. Head to yiploss.com to check your eligibility, get expert advice, and make sure this is the year you actually stick with it. That's yiploss.com. Do it once, do it properly.
Nice. I'm influenced.
So is
Yeah.
she like a foodie vlogger?
I suppose a wee bit of everything, a wee bit of lifestyle, a wee bit of foodie. She just does it for fun. She just
Aye.
enjoys it. And I just started posting for fun and it kind of blew up. But yeah, we don't share personal details
Yeah.
online, such as, but I mean, people still find out where we live.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't, like people will comment it and I'm like, delete that. What are you doing? I'm like, why are you trying to expose where we live? I don't know how folk have sussed it out.
We won't go into too many details.
I don't even know if I should be talking about this because nowadays going to be like, let's try and suss it out. But
that would be the challenge of January, when
Yeah.
everyone's sober and.
But yeah, I think it's nice. I think it is nice to keep that's a good idea to keep it separate and then maybe explore
Yeah.
that down the line.
Because
Um,
people constantly say they're always like, oh, dating, modern day dating, it's so hard and blah blah blah, and then you think, man, it's. I think you want to meet someone maybe not in the game, you know.
I think it's good to keep. Yeah, I think it's nice to have. I think opposites do attract. I think you
Yeah.
want somebody that's like away from it all.
Yeah,
Like Erin's full-time job is so different to what I do on a daily basis, and then it's fun linking up at night to be like,
What
oh,
did you
what
get
was
up
your
to?"
day like? And it's completely different from what my day was like.
Aye.
If that makes sense. I think you want somebody. Look at me giving you dating advice. This is the
No,
type
listen,
of person that you want.
This was already.
Can I see your palms a wee second?
Aye.
Aye, let's see.
What do you see?
February, you've got somebody coming.
Oh,
Do you like blondes?
I do. Ordinarily, is that what you're seeing, a blonde?
I'm seeing no blondes.
All right.
Brunette.
Brunettes have got the mystery though.
Mm-hmm. She is kind of mysterious. You're not going to know what yeah, I think she's going to work in recruitment.
Recruitment's good because they're a bit of a boss lady. Sometimes I like quite an independent boss lady striving.
Yeah, she's going to be funny, but she's going to make you're going to have to make her laugh as much as she's going to make you laugh.
That's fine. I'll learn off you.
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, I do palm readings as well.
That's amazing.
So I do.
Man, I feel so hopeful because at this
February, keep your mind open. I don't think it's going to happen for you the next month, but February.
No, because I need to save my money anyway. But this time of year, it is nice for couples because you're people watching this and Listen, if you're single, it doesn't matter. But if you're in a couple, have you got the matching stockings that you put on the under the fireplace?
We don't have a fireplace.
Under
Nor
the fireplace,
stockings.
over the fireplace.
Over the fireplace. Nah, we don't have a fireplace. Nor
I'm
stockings.
not trying to give hints about where you live because people are like,
They'll be like, it doesn't have a fireplace.
Aye, that whittles it down.
I suppose I'm saving up for the fireplace first.
Aye.
The stockings will come.
The stockings will come.
Yeah, the stockings will come, I'm sure. No, we don't even have matching jammies. I'm not really into the matching jammies.
Because matching jammies, what is it they say? I know it may have died out, but I think they say statistically, social media on, is it Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Christmas Day.
Uh-huh.
And the what is it they say? The boy done good. That's
yes,
what they say.
the boy. Yeah.
That's what they say.
The boy done good. Yeah, Aaron's never said that about me, and we're going strong.
Aye, but I can't imagine Scottish people say. Would Scottish people say
boy
the
done
boy done
good.
good? Boy,
Usually-
was it like boy done good?
That one are usually spoiled by this one.
Aye, this one.
This one, Christmas with this one.
Aye, Christmas with this one. Aye.
I don't know what it is when
Let's outlaw that.
when somebody describes the other half as it this one.
Aye, it is a bit like, or
Yeah,
the boy.
the
like-
boy.
He's no. This ain't what you think it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's so easy to be cringy as a couple on social media. I just hope. I wonder who out there thinks that we're cringy as a couple, because I think we do quite well at not overstepping the mark.
You guys look like you're just having a great time.
We're just having
saying this
fun. We're not trying to be anything we're not.
Aye,
And I'm not calling her this one, and she's not calling me the boy.
the boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to see. I will come back to this. Will get clipped because it has to be. But we will revisit this, and we won't stitch it up with people's actual posts. But I'll try and see how many I can count. But I did actually. I proposed on Christmas Day. I'm no longer in that situation, but
Oh wow.
I made that faux pas.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did it
No, it was. We're all friends now, but it just didn't work out. But I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
the Christmas Day proposal?
Because I did
Is that
it,
what you
so
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. But I didn't write. Well, I couldn't write the boy did good because
I don't think I think I've sussed this out.
right.
And any guys listening to this,
Yeah, we should just do a dating podcast.
yeah, I know. Actually, lads, write this down. Trust me, your girlfriend does not want to be proposed to on Christmas Day. I have sussed it out. I have insider knowledge. They do not want that.
Can I ask? Firstly, my only thought is that because they want a separate bundle of presents and they don't want the shine of
Separate
Christmas?
bundle of presents. They don't want the day to be overshadowed by anything else. They don't want their anniversary to be on Christmas Day. I think these are some of the reasons I can think of. Also, other people are likely to get proposed to on Christmas Day.
Yes.
You got to go for a weird date like April the 30th
What?
or
So,
something.
April.
Do I mean go go a random date? Although is that Easter?
I
I don't know.
Is that not a running joke? Is that not
What?
April 30th? Does that exist? It does, doesn't it? What's the
Oh,
month?
I don't know.
No, is it May the? Oh, it's 1 month. It doesn't
May the
have all that.
32nd.
May the aye,
That doesn't exist.
Let me get a wee start up right now. So it said popularity ranking surveys taken from the UK and US. Christmas Day is frequently cited as the #1 most popular day to propose, followed by Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So people are not listening to your advice. Facebook data from the 1 year showed that 2.6 million people in the US alone changed their relationship status to engaged between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So the influx of engagements, men are not listening, men are not reading the room, but women want it clearly.
I think on paper it sounds like a magical time to propose to somebody, and you've been saving up all year, and on
Yeah.
Christmas Day they wake up to a ring. How magical! But I think, from what I've gathered through intensive research and insider knowledge, girls do not want to be proposed to on Christmas Day. I suppose New Year's Eve sounds a little bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I
New
think
Year's Eve is quite good.
New Year's Eve is quite magic at midnight. But then, I think. Do what it's down to like the individual couple, though, isn't it? Who am I to tell
No,
you?
listen,
But that is the
absolutely-
insider knowledge that I've gathered. So don't do it. I've told you. But they'll be happy either way. That's the thing. Nobody's gonna be raging that you've done it on Christmas Day. But they will have preferred if you hadn't. So
And-
see if you're about to do it or have just done it.
Can we
take it back?
Can we? I mean, if she said yes and there's no real going back, or there's no other situation where the women will be like, "Can you let me think about it?" Because ultimately, that's a no for the guy.
Yeah.
Assuming it's a heterosexual relationship.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine you got whipped with that. What did you get a response? You said you proposed on Christmas Day.
No,
but
it all went well.
they said yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I love how you said they as if there was like two people.
Well, you
No,
said,
so-
yeah.
No, I can't mention said party, but we're all good now. But yeah, they said yes,
Yeah.
and then obviously I'm single, but
But
that's nothing to do with the fact that it was
yeah.
done on Christmas Day. But-
Well,
no, you can't put that into your stats. You can't be like, listen, we collated information recently. I met an individual who also fell foul to said move. But I don't know why. I just, it was Christmas pajamas. I'd like to do that one year. I've never had I've never had the opportunity to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, I know you just binned the idea, but
No, yeah, it doesn't. I feel like there's other things that excite me rather than wearing the same pair of jammies that my girlfriend's wearing. I don't know. There's just other things I could think of getting up to that would be more exciting,
aye,
like a pie eating competition,
pint competition would be amazing.
or tanning 10 venoms, or I don't know, putting my head in the turkey and wearing it as a hat. I would rather do that than wearing
Is the
matching
turkey already got
jammies.
the stuffing in it, or are you just?
I'm the stuffing.
You are the stuffing,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what I'm
Now-
gonna do, I'm gonna pull the head off, and there's a wee ring in my mouth.
Oh,
And I'm gonna get down on one knee and go, "Will you marry me?" Covered in turkey juice.
That's kind of made me feel sick. But
Yeah,
luckily, I'm
that's
not having
disgusting, isn't it?
turkey this year. But by the time this podcast goes out, but anyway, I'll be having I've opted for Thai. From a
Nice.
place called is it Mai Thai? No, Mai Thai. Place in East Kilbride. Anyway, what was going to ask you? I was going to ask you. I asked you about your highlight. What was your sort of? Did you have a celeb moment, a bit of a celeb faux pas from 2025 that you thought you need to rein that in, love, or
Something that happened. I feel like 2025 was a mad year. I feel
yeah.
there was a lot of weird moments. I don't think anything amazing happened. But there's a
Yeah.
lot of weird moments that happened from Labubu's,
All the boobies, aye.
all the way to
Nitro slushies.
Nitro Slushies, all the way to Katy Perry going to space.
She went to
Then
space.
Katy Perry, they sent Katy Perry to space. When she came back, she was kissing the ground. She was up there for 20 minutes. They sent Katy Perry to space for 20 minutes.
I
And when
didn't
she
know
came,
she went to space.
there you go, search that up. When she comes back, she's kissing the ground. But my celeb moment was one that stands out for me is the demise of Ozzy Osbourne. And the reason it stands out for me is because I was at the Tatacanum experience. You know Tatacanum?
Yeah, yes.
Tantacanum.
Aye, because the pronunciation.
Tutacanum.
Tutacanum. Is it not?
Tuta-
Yeah. I was going to get our sound man there, but because he'd
Say it again.
He'd be more versed in that. But yeah, is it Tutacanum?
Tutacanum. I was in the Tutacanum experience when Ozzy Osbourne perished. It was quite the experience.
Seriously?
Yeah,
So-
it really took away from the ancient Egypt vibes.
The ancient Egyptian feel. So you were there. You're exploring the tombs,
Mhm.
and you get a notification. It's no Sky Sports News, and
No,
what is
it's
it?
not.
Sky Sports News. Sky News announces the death of former Black Sabbath singer, age 79, Ozzy Osbourne. He was
Aye.
Black Sabbath, wasn't he?
Yeah.
How did that affect you?
Was shaking, was shook up, and then I proposed to my girlfriend.
Did you?
No.
I was going to say you engaged.
At the Tantacanum experience.
Tantacanum?
No. There's a time and place in the
Aye.
Tantacan.
But was that a sponsorship thing, or were you there like as a fan of Tutu Canum?
Yeah, massive fan. Yeah, got the poster up on my wall.
Hey
Love-
man,
Yeah, I love Tutacanum. No, I'm actually more of a Cleopatra boy, to be
Are you?
honest. Yeah.
great mascara she had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is somebody who you should have got her in here the day, Cleopatra.
I was actually about. I think she was doing a pop up. But what's that? One in Silverburn Harrods. She was doing a pop up there.
I feel like that'd be a good collab. Tracy Cahill, Cleopatra. That's one we'd
Worlds
like to see.
apart, although distinct somehow. We'll find
I
like
could
a.
see it. I feel like Tracy Cahill would be telling her to pipe down because
Yeah.
she's 10-10 banging and she's not.
10 million.
So yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, maddest moment of the year. But yeah, Katy Perry one was weird.
Yeah.
Labubu's, what was that all about? I don't really know. I thought, do you know the Labubu?
Yeah, I know the Boobies. I ended up buying like a fake one. Well, it
Oh,
wasn't
no.
like
Did you
a-
get scammed?
No, it was a miniature.
Aye.
But it was about that the size of my that index finger and thumb. But I don't know why. I think what it shows is as society we seek what has what did they say, supply and demand.
Yes.
So when the stock is high on something. So for example, if people dyed their hair pink and arguably had more sex, I wonder if people would dye their hair pink.
Well, they say that the Labubu was a recession indicator.
The people were buying freaking. What is the thing? Is that a monster?
I don't know. I think it sounds cute, but it looks like a monster. Yeah, it looks
does look like a
looks
sort of
evil. It looks evil,
A
but
Sasquatch.
a lot of people were saying that because it was affordable,
Yeah.
but gave connotations to luxury due to the fact it was hard to find.
Yeah.
That was an indicator that we were in a recession.
Where did you read this? I need to get my reading up.
Recessionindicator.com. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I said this recently. I do actually believe that we're in a recession.
Yeah.
And here's why. I went and got a fish and chips from the chippy last week.
Blue Lagoon?
No, it
Oh.
wasn't. It was an Anne's Fry. Were you in there?
No, what's it called?
Shout out to Anne's Fry and the Gorbals.
Right.
It's amazing.
Not for the
And this is not a reflection on them, it's a reflection on every chippy I've had in the past year. There's not enough salt and vinegar getting put on those chips.
So you think they're holding back?
I think they're holding back, and I think it's a indicator that we're actually in a recession. There's not enough. I want it slapped. I want it drowned. I want it dripping.
You want it bathed?
I want it bathed in vinegar, and then I want a white layer of salt on top. I want it to feel gravelly and wet in my mouth, and it's not.
Oh my
It's
goodness!
not, Gully.
Because at one point, you know, the chips can be so immersed in this vinegar that you know, it's just dripping out the bag.
That's it.
I'd love it if, you know, for any of our chip shop owners, chip shop connoisseurs, if you'd let us know, because obviously that is a bit of a strong allegation. But listen, these condiments cost money.
The condiments do cost money, but I'll pay more.
Yeah.
I'll pay more for a wee bit of vinegar.
Are you a
If
pickled
that's
onion
an
man?
issue. Nah, I'm not.
Nah,
I'm anti pickled onion.
you're anti pickled onion.
Yeah. Unless it's in crisp form. I love
Space
it.
Raiders.
Banging. See, I say banging a lot.
I'm actually quite hungry right now, but I actually don't have the fortune to be able to consume vinegar anymore or eat Space Raiders. 'Cause I'm celiac, which basically means that we can't consume barley or wheat.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so
So
basically,
you can't eat crisps?
No, I can eat crisps, but I just can't eat Space Raiders unless someone decides to make an adaptation.
I don't want to start asking you about your illness,
But
but
please,
what happens?
You just basically blow up and float up to the sky and all.
Is that actual?
No. Your gut becomes inflamed and your small intestine, it can't break down wheat. Men are suffering more so now with the intestinal issues, like, you know, what's the other one? Crohn's as well. I don't have Crohn's. I'm just saying. But anyway, I can't have the vinegar. Actually, let's speak about from Labubu's to Nitro Slushies to the World Cup. I will be going to the World Cup.
Are you going?
Is that something that interests you?
I tried to price it up. A pretty expensive trip, Gully. Trip of a lifetime, though.
Yeah. Yes, this is that key phrase that is often tagged to so get your heart going, and so like, it's a once in a lifetime. That's what a lot of men are saying to their wives right now. Once in a lifetime opportunity. When will I get to do this again?
Yeah. We're looking into it. I don't think I'll be at any games. I went to the Scotland-Germany opening match.
No
the
way,
Euros.
did you?
I was there.
You were
and
there? I mean, I was about
I
to say,
could
why
have-
were you there? And I wasn't there.
I
but
could have cried.
Did you sing the national anthem with your heart bleeding out?
Oh yeah. I was steaming
Aye.
from a day of drinking in Munich, but like I was the tears were in my eyes.
Oh, man.
And by the time we were done, the tears were out my eyes, because that was. I mean, it was fun to be there though.
Yeah.
It was cool being there, and what a moment. But I mean, it was like you do spend a lot of money going there just to like
see us get pumped.
get destroyed.
Aye, we were annihilated, but I think we have a better chance here. But
I mean, are you going for the full? Are you going to all 3 games, or what's?
Well,
the
I don't have
chat?
any game tickets, so if anyone wants to sort that out,
But
anyway,
you're going over for it, like you'll be there at the same time.
doing
or-
content.
Have you booked it?
Yeah,
Have you?
I booked a week before. Booked a week before the draw was made.
Right.
Decided to just go for Philly. We locked out because obviously the games are all on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Getting to Philly, a few days in New York, spend a week in Boston, might head over to Vegas. But I don't know where all this money's coming from.
Does anybody want to sponsor this podcast?
Well, we have a sponsor, and I'll give a shout out to them afterwards. I'll insert that afterwards. You know, when you do your reading, it's like, and just a quick shout out to our sponsors. But the read's quite long, so
Okay, cool.
you might not want to be here for that.
Yeah.
But that's all going to cost a lot of money. But what would be the female equivalent of the World? Not female are going to be there, but what would be the female equivalent of the World Cup?
I would say the Taylor Swift tour was.
Well,
Do you not think?
people were paying what, up to £1,000?
Yeah.
500 quid?
That was the equivalent, but this year I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I'm sure a lot of lassies will end up going. I
They
think
will. That's absolutely. But
Aaron was like, because even Aaron's like, yeah, let's go to
Yeah.
USA.
I think it's going to be. I've never been to the USA.
I
Have
think
you?
everyone's when I was a tiny wee
Did you go to
lad, I don't
Florida?
remember it. Yeah,
You saw Mickey Mouse.
yeah, but I don't remember it.
Don't remember it.
I don't remember
so-
it. It wasted on me. But no, I feel like everyone's keen to go because it's. I could see, like, I mean, what a buzz! Scotland's qualified for the World Cup. I wasn't born last time that happened.
Yeah.
And then also just being in the USA with other Scots.
Other
What a
Scots.
laugh that would be! I want to go over and just bam them all up. I would be going into shops and I would be bamming all the Walmart workers up. I'd be going, "Hey y'all, did you know there's a witch doctor in your car park, y'all?" And I would just love to see it all unravel. I'm sure I could bam them
That
up.
was my first thought of you being there, and they always say that sarcasm is a bit, it's doesn't, the Americans
Doesn't translate.
doesn't
nah.
translate. That's it.
They don't speak that language.
They don't speak that language. My hope would be, well, Boston's got a nice Irish contingency. I love the
Yes.
Irish accent. I'd hope maybe I can meet someone out there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But
Um,
then long distance. But
No, well, they might be planning to move back or something to Ireland or something.
I'm sure it'll plan out. Yeah, but no, that'll be so much fun.
But that is the plan. That is the plan. This is where all the channel is been veering towards.
Mhm.
Doing the content, being out there with the Scotland fans. Actually, today I got a notification from a few people saying that someone had set up a fake account and is asking people for money for Scotland tickets. Did you get a message? Don't tell me.
No, I seen that you posted about this though.
That's is
So is that what they're doing? That's the aim. They're trying to get people to pay.
Yeah, so I think that's sick. But does that mean that I'm doing all right if I've got a fake account? I mean, I've only got one fake
Yes.
account.
So here's something I'm raging about.
You are-
I feel like so many people I know, not to go back to dating,
Yeah.
but so many people I know have had a fake dating profile made of them.
right?
Where's mine? Because if there's none of me out there, am I too ugly?
No,
Is that the issue?
I-
I've just spent 6 months in the gym, Gully. I was
where
at,
you fighting out of? Where's your gym?
is that a pure? I was at the Pure Gym.
Aye.
I was at the Pure Gym.
You're at the Pure Gym.
Had a PT. Was
Aye.
on a diet.
Yeah.
12,000 steps a day. Where's my fake profile?
Where's your fake
Why does
profile?
nobody think I'm handsome enough to catfish other people? Why have I never had to say, that's not me? Somebody's made a fake account.
But imagine they wrote in they did do one and they were catfishing and the comment was, "Ha ha, can you lend me 10 grand?"
Unreal.
And then
Mate,
someone goes, "Mark, I'll give you 5.
yeah,
As long as you come to my house and do a New Year's Eve party."
I'll do that. I'll
No,
happily.
you wouldn't know about it. Someone else is
Oh, that's
taking
true.
your
Somebody
account.
else says.
You'll be in your house with
I just
Wearing
think if
matching
Emily's
pajamas.
watching this, please feed my ego and make a fake dating profile picture of me.
Yeah, I'm surprised, but does it happen? Or do we have the culture and the the awareness? Or have you heard of other TikTokers that are getting?
But I mean, I know people who don't even post on social media who've had their accounts have had fake accounts made of them. That's why I'm offended here.
That you've?
It seems to be most people I know. I think have had a fake account.
I
made
think
of
they just
them.
don't want to do you dirty because you're a pure soul. Not saying they should do it to other people, but
They did it to my Papa Tom.
did they?
They made a fake account of my Papa Tom and tried to scam me.
And what was the
Even-
message? Did it say, I'm at the bus stop, I need 20 grand?
It went, "Hi Mark," and I went, "Hi Papa Tom," and he went, "It's Papa here. I'm in hospital. I've hurt myself."
Oh my goodness.
And I decided let's play around. I went, "Is it the limb removal?" And he went, "Yes." And I was like, "Well, I just spoke to Papa Tom last night. He's got all 4 limbs."
A limb removal?
Yeah, apparently it was a limb removal. I was in
Right,
hospital for. So this is when I thought this is a scam.
Yeah.
So I asked him just to prove it if he could send a wee voice note, and he did. And the voice note was, "Yo, it's Papa Tom. I'm in Florida, y'all." And I thought, my Papa Tom is an older man from a South Ayrshire village.
He's traditionally Scottish. He supports Kilmarnock, likes a
Um,
pie.
Yeah, he likes that. Yeah, he's not getting his limb removed in Florida.
Yeah.
So, everyone I know's had a fake account made of them, but
Well,
yeah,
I've
not
not
me.
obviously.
Until today.
No, please, no, don't actually do that because I can't deal with this one at the moment. Because I take for someone to say, "Oh, you didn't, I don't know, like you didn't call me or whatever," and I'll be like, "I don't know you." you know.
That's
Never
true.
met you. No, that would be okay. But if they said something like, "Oh, you know, you don't pay child support. You know, you're not being to see her," I'd be like,
Yeah.
What? You know, imagine it went to that level."
There's a good point here. You could make a fake account of yourself and try and get money off of folk and then be the victim as well and then start another GoFundMe.
And then have a dating life on the side with
Yeah.
another guy, but through me.
You could create a fake dating profile and have it almost just to test the waters.
I don't know if I could keep up with all this, mate.
Nah, it's too much into it.
I genuinely don't know.
Just
if I could.
behave.
Just behave. I actually,
Just behave.
it's a genuine sort of reflection on me. But when I see people and I hear what some people get up to, and I'm like, I couldn't manage all that. Some people are like, oh, he or she were up to that, and I'm like, mate, just for me, getting out of bed, completing the day's missions, and just doing a bit of good. But then maybe I should be like Max Branning.
Yeah. Bad boy scammer.
Bad boys. Well, you know, Max is not a scammer. Don't
No,
please.
I know.
Max is a
but
good guy, man. He's not a good guy, but he just gets up to mischief and he sleeps with everyone. You shouldn't do that, but
I
he's
feel
not.
like I have just met Max Branning's #1 fan.
I think Jake Wood, as he's officially known as, but as I said, he did win an award at the Podcast Awards
Did
in
he?
2019. I interviewed him,
Class.
and he used to do a boxing podcast. I think he still does it. But,
So it's the
Oh, sorry,
man behind
I'm
the character that you're a fan of.
but again, can I separate art from the wrongdoings? But I mean, because Chris Brown is a character ultimately as well. When you meet other content creators, do you ever just realize that? Well, I think you're one of the most consistent, because I think you are who you are online.
Yeah,
I think
I'd
what you see
say
is what you
so.
get. I think I used to work in radio. I still work in radio, but I used to work radio down in London, and I used to work with a lot of people that would be considered famous,
Yeah.
and some people that were considered famous in the clubland DJ scene or whatever.
Mhm.
But when the mics would go down, they wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, all my dreams have just been shattered right now, because
Aye.
you're not like that. This is a character. But when you meet content creators, is there anyone that you've thought that person is just consistently them? Because I realise that there is an element of performance with it all.
Yes, I would say generally most that I have met are all pretty consistent. I'd say the ones that I haven't met, I probably haven't met for a reason. But I probably have dirt on every single TikToker out there.
Oh,
Any
is it because of me?
probably every single.
What-
if you
what-
were to name me any Scottish TikToker, I could give you dirt on them.
You don't have to say what it was unless you want to say what it is.
I'll say it.
Let's go with. I mean, he seems squeaky clean. He's a lovely guy. I'd say Matty.
Matty. I was walking down Buchanan Street a couple of weeks ago, and have you ever seen Home Alone 2?
Aye, the one with Donald Trump.
Sticky Bandits.
Aye, Sticky Bandits, the
He
famous
was,
duo.
he was out Sticky Bandit in it, going up to buskers, pretending to put £1 in, but actually
we don't.
loads of coins were attached to his hand.
We don't. We especially at this time. It's
Aye.
nice
he was
innovation though. But
Did that, then I seen him go into McDonald's and he bought 42 Grinch shaker fries. And I just thought, that's a lot.
what, Grinch shaker?
Yeah.
What's that?
So you put your fries in a bag and it puts green dust all over them. He bought 42 of them and scrammed them
Matty.
all. So there's some dirt. Any TikToker, I have dirt on all of them.
What? Give me dirt on. I met this girl one of your events, Amy. She's from Ayr, red hair, hilarious.
Is she from Ayr?
Amy Garrity, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if she's from Ayr. I'm from Ayr.
Is she from
I'm
Ayr? I
Ayr
don't
born
know.
and bred. It's me that's from Ayr.
No, but you're a man. She's a woman.
What?
Was that a joke there? Did I miss that?
What?
No, but Amy, what have you got any dirt on Amy?
Yeah, we'll do. Let's
Will
think.
do.
I was at I think it was April. We were at a restaurant opening. Very
Right.
lucky to get invited
Yeah.
to like restaurant openings
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes. And we're at one, and everyone got olives for the tables, but they must have missed her table.
Yeah.
What I saw next was frightening, Gully.
Do tell.
She pulled out some sort of like shaving apparatus, and she shaved all the hair off the waitress and left her bald.
Yeah, that's not a dead thing. Because we were speaking about etiquette in the restaurant, and you're saying that in order to be a bad boy, don't say thanks to the waitress.
Yeah.
Which is one thing.
That's one thing, but shaving the hair
Yeah,
off a
shaving the
waitress is
hair,
another, to be honest, and leaving them bald.
Leave them bald.
And she was holding her hair going, why me, why me?
Were you able to sort of intersperse? Yeah. I'm thinking of, I was going to say, Britney Spears. I'm thinking of Britney Spears. But I think she did it willingly. Not willingly, she was wasn't feeling great.
Oh, I
was
think
she?
she's not. Yeah, I don't think she was well.
She wasn't well.
No. I hope
She's
Brittany's
always been
okay.
my crush.
Brittany, if you're watching this, then welcome to Scottish TikTok.
Call me.
Call him.
Call me. So yeah, listen, that's some extreme dart. I don't think I can listen to anymore. It's almost like my how I envisage these people as my heroes. It's just, it just shows you there's no one pure out there anymore bar us.
There's nobody, not even us, to be honest. When this mic goes off, I'm gonna
Kick off.
I'm gonna kick it off.
Aye, are you just gonna throw a bit of tissue on the floor?
Yeah, I'm gonna spit.
I think
The mic was when this mic goes off, I'm gonna stand up and spit.
Somebody might collect that and sell that though, because you might not have a dating profile, but they might collect your saliva and think
I will
that might
happily
do the
sell
rounds.
spit. If anybody wants spit, I'll sell them it.
That's going to be a platform next year. Are you on Spit? Oh yeah, I just joined it last week. How is it? It's good. Aye,
Get them
Mark's
as a
on
sponsor.
it. Mark's on it.
Yeah,
He's driving the engagement on it.
that's it. Spitting one day at a time. Yes.
Any more notes? Anything you wanted to really get off your chest?
What, have I got any notes to say?
I mean, you reflected on that Tutankhamun experience, which was highly prolific, and I can see why you spent
Like-
50 quid on that.
Yeah, it was ruined by the death of Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, there's been a few celebrity deaths this year, hasn't there? Hulk Hogan.
Although I was conflicted.
He perished.
He did perish, but he had a couple of questionable moments, which made me think, he's not my guy, Undertaker, yeah, but you know about the Undertaker, like he's one of the guys.
You can separate, and that's
no, but he didn't do anything. Undertaker has not done anything.
No, but with Hulk Hogan, you
I
can't get involved with it all.
I
No.
couldn't separate it because he said some unexcusable things in the past.
Yes.
And he was champion at one point, but I just thought it's tarnished for me.
Yep.
He had that whole thing, Hulkamania. You'll be too young to remember it, but it was a campaign. Like, see if I went to America and he hadn't said what he did when I got the World Cup, I would have been there about Hulkamania. I would have been there like the good fight.
That'd been good, yeah. Whereas Hulkamania for me is the green guy.
Who's the green guy?
The Hulk.
Oh, the Hulk. The Hulk.
That's my Hulk.
Any wrestlers that you've ever taken a shrine to? John Cena just retired recently.
Maybe this is controversial, and please don't hate on me at home. I have never been able to get into wrestling at all.
I understand, like, you're a cultural guy.
I'm actually not. This is hard for me to talk about culture and stuff. I actually don't really know anything about anything or anyone. If you told me to,
But Ozzy Osbourne.
I know, but I know Ozzy Osbourne. That's kind of it.
I can imagine I'm not saying you would ordinarily, but you've watched like a John Cena movie.
I think so. Yeah, what is he in again?
Let me bring up his I think it was a Christmas one he done. Because I think if you don't really get done a Christmas movie, I think he was in with one with Will Ferrell.
I feel like he's in one called I've
why
seen
don't you
him
take
in
a guess at
movies.
a title? I've got the title here, but why don't you just hazard a guess?
Of one.
Yeah.
Is he in a movie called Blockers?
He is, but he's also in Daddy's Home too.
Daddy's Home too, which I think it's a Christmas film, isn't it?
And it reminds me I need to watch it. It features Mel Gibson, Mark Wahlberg, and Will Ferrell.
Yes, yeah.
Who's the most famous person you've met?
Most famous person
Apart
I've
from
met.
Larry Lamb.
Most famous person I've met was probably. I don't think I've met MD famous. That can't be true, can it?
Well, you've met you're in a room with a lot of
I met the singing.
considered famous people these days in the social media world.
I've met the singing kettle.
The actual singing kettle.
Yeah.
What was that song? Sprout something.
Spout, handle, lid, and something like
Who's
that.
getting mad with it? No, hold on. Singing kettle lyrics. We're going to wrap in a few minutes actually because I think we have covered as much. I feel like there's another part two to this. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to get on a stage with you and host a dating show.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'd happily host a dating show. And would you be a contestant or a host?
Well,
or
I don't really have the expertise, but I think I can make people feel comfortable as a host, and then maybe
we get a wee kiss out of it.
Well, if I could say to the girl, goes, you weren't feeling that guy, but what about me?
What about 2026 productions?
Well, for me or you?
Yeah, not just in general. Who do you think? What celebrity do you think will die in 2026?
I think one of the. Shouldn't I say this? No, I can't. That's too morbid for me, mate. I get quite freaked out about these things.
In case it comes true and folk will be looking.
What about like a TV cat, not like a fake person? Like Max Branning, I think will get killed off.
Yeah,
because they actually try to kill him off a few times.
So this is a mad thing to me. See, somebody that doesn't watch soap operas.
Yeah.
I don't watch anything. I should start watching things, shouldn't I? They really like to kill folk off quite dramatically, don't they?
Well, Phil was shot one Christmas.
What?
And I'm told, as far as I read, that there was a big international football. The Champions League was on. I think Champions League final. You know how big a competition that is, and I don't know. It was FA, something like that. It was a big prestigious competition. Must have been the FA Cup.
Right.
They managed to hold coverage so they could show this particular assassination on EastEnders.
What? That's wild.
That was wild. So sure, at that point, I mean, you know, if you weren't sat by your sofa watching EastEnders,
Is it BBC?
It's BBC, yeah.
Do you pay your TV license?
I do, and I also work. See, I'm one of these guys that, you know, in the morning it goes,
Yes.
welcome to BBC One Scotland's 6 o'clock. Now it's time for breakfast.
Class.
I was doing that this morning.
You can't really be on the BBC if you're not paying your TV license, can you? Is that like
Exactly.
part of the vetting?
But the thing is, it's like that meme, you know, with that meme with the security guards, and he's letting people through, and he's patting them down, he lets them just go through.
Yeah.
People say that's like watching the BBC iPlayer, because there's no. Because it just asks you, do you have a TV license? Yes, no.
That was the difficult thing about moving in with Erin. I didn't realise that she was paying her TV license. And to me, that is just not a cost I think we should be taking into consideration. I do apologise to any TV license levels out there, but I thought, let's just ignore that. We were getting the letters through, red envelopes that say, do not ignore. And I thought that was just, I thought nobody's falling for that. Well, my girlfriend is.
But listen, she's obviously upholding her position
She
in
is.
society.
Do what? Erin is one of the best members of society you'll ever meet. She plays by the rules. But yeah, the day I discovered that she was paying her TV license, I couldn't believe it. She'd been doing it on the sly, Gully.
On the sly. Listen, you could have been buying cheap flights to Morocco.
That's it.
But I'm led to believe that more people are inclined to not have a TV license and have a Fire Stick.
Oh, I don't have that either.
So each to their own.
Yeah, I don't play by either side.
You do not.
I do not. I read books.
You read. What was your last book you read? Because I've not read one book this year.
I've not read one book in the past. I think the last book I read was in 2015.
What was that?
It was.
It
was a tad. Yeah, it was pictures of. It was pictures of Cleopatra.
I was going to say, was it Jake Wood? See if you turned out, you goes, no, I was reading Jake Wood's autobiography. Have you not read it? I'm like, you know, that's Max Branning, don't you?
Yeah, I put that together.
I'm genuinely hoping that one, you know, we used to get these T-shirts, and at one point there was like R&B artists were on it. And do you remember what I'm talking about? Like people used to wear these like
the biggest one I would say of my generation. I'm sure you. There's not a bit. I don't know.
No, we're all good.
Yeah. But the Rihanna T-shirt from Top Man.
Yes.
I was just a wee bit too young to wear that. I felt
you would have really suited that.
My thing was I was a spotty 13-year-old guy with like shite hair. Right. I couldn't be wearing that beauty on my belly. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of people just went for a comb over, and then because the comb over was really happening then, and then they just rocked the cream chinos.
Yeah, the cream chinos. Yeah, I had the cream chinos, and I had probably a bit of a Danny Zuko going on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
bit of a grease light.
I had the quiff going, and the cream chinos. That was my.
I would have loved to admit I was saying a former life, not in a former life, just whenever you were kicking about. No, listen, Mark, it's been an absolute pleasure. You are of the first in line, hopefully of many guests.
Thanks for having me. What an honour to be on the pilot episode.
On the pilot episode,
if no other episodes happen, I'll know that it was my fault.
No, we endeavour to continue this journey. And listen, you want to just give because I imagine people are watching this on their TV, but here's me being presumptuous and thinking this is going to do numbers, right? Yeah. Might do, right? But any wee message to people just about Christmas and New Year? And...
Well, yeah, what a 2025 we've had to wrap up. Ozzy Osbourne perished. The Lububus were hard to get your hands on. I think we've hit a recession. Chris Brown played Hampden Park, and I'm too scared to comment on whether that was a good or bad thing, but it was probably bad that he did. And the Nitro Slushy scandal was my highlight of the year.
See if CNN caught wind of that.
Oh yeah.
See if Reuters had caught wind of that. See if Al Jazeera. It was over for all of us.
Oh yeah, even folk were saying, or when Red Bull find out about this.
People kept saying that. Oh, listen, there's a case coming. Listen, I don't want to speak too soon because Red Bull could come and.
I think Red Bull's probably busy.
I think they've got other things to do.
I think they're busy. But yeah, what a year it has been, 2025. And we've had some brilliant years too. You were
TikTok nominated?
TikTok nominated. You were at the
Yes.
award show. What an amazing experience. I was shy and managed to
Oh, that's
raise money for
right.
charity. We've had our own little achievements, and I hope whatever you have achieved at home as well, I hope you can look back on it with a little drink in your hand and be proud of yourself. And I hope in 2026 you achieve even more.
And for anyone suffering from this social epidemic of being shy, any words of encouragement just to steer them in the right direction as they enter a new year?
No, I think embrace the shyness. If you're a shy guy, then be shy.
Shy guys for the win, guys.
Shy guys for the win. Shy guys are the new bad guys.
Shy guys are the new bad
Girls
guys.
don't like bad boys, they like shy guys that raise money for charity.
I'm going to.
So join me next year.